Hey, Jesse here, your A&P for the Sky program. We're going to be working on 5.2 Echo a lot, and we got a lot to do to it, so I want you to see it before, to see how bad it has been for us. So let's go look at 5.2 Echo. Here it is, the end number, 6152 Echo. We just call it 5.2 Echo because that's what it is. It's a 59 Cessna that the kids restored. It took about 4 years, and all the kids that restored it earned time flying it. So a lot of them have soloed in this very airplane that they helped put back in the air. And over here, if I can turn your attention to the panel, we're going to look at a few things up here. If you scan the panel, there's a lot of things on the panel that say inop or inoperative, and that means that they don't work anymore because a lot of the stuff has a lot of hours on it. It's been in the plane since the mid-90s, and it's time for an upgrade. So with the conventional six-pack suite, we're going to be replacing the artificial horizon and the heading with a newer AV30 arrangement. And the radios are coming out. They're going to be replaced and upgraded. I think we have a used Garmin radio to go in COM 1, and we have a Trig radio to go in number 2. And then PS Engineering has donated another audio panel to us with the Trig radio already in it. So that's going to be totally awesome. And in addition to the conventional six-pack stuff, we also have a Garmin certified GPS that's going in here that was made possible by Knoxville AirVenture. So we got a lot of help on this one. I'm looking forward to it. This is a PS Engineering audio panel. What's different about the new one that's going to be in here? Well, the new one is going to do the same thing the old one is, except it's going to have Bluetooth. It's going to have a radio in this second half. The right-hand side is going to be actually a screen, and it'll give you an opportunity to use it as a comm. So it'll be a audio panel comm, Garmin radio, and then on the bottom of that, it's going to be a certified GPS, a Garmin 175. And then down here, Dennis, it's going to actually be another GPS. Yeah, it's a VFR-only GPS called the Era 660. So we're going to have redundancy built into this panel. We're going to have multiple ways to tell your attitude, and hopefully it's a positive attitude. I know I'll have a positive attitude because it's going to be lovely to fly it. Yeah, how's your attitude?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, all right, well, that's good. Everybody's positive here. So you need to get some hex keys, Dennis. Make sure they're fully seated in there and that they don't have any play in it. We want to make sure we have the correct size, otherwise we're going to round the holes off.
That'd be bad, dude.
And make it very terrible. But you can pull everything out of here. The hole for that one's right there.
Okay.
Right there, and right there. All that can come out.
Okay.
All right, let's go talk about that 0200 engine. Hey, that fit it? Alan, how you doing?
We're doing good.
Yeah.
No, too small.
What are you working on?
We're breaking down this engine here from
Yeah.
a Cessna 150.
Yeah.
And right now we're trying to split the engine.
Yeah.
And we're going to pack this thing up.
That's it. Send it off. Have it checked out. Yeah, this engine hasn't been on an airplane in many years, and hopefully when we take it apart, it's all going to look good.
Where'd we get this from?
It come out of a gentleman in Kentucky wants us to check it out and see if it's salvageable, and I believe it is, and we're going to go through it, and we're going to put it back on his 150.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Very
You ought to
nice.
see the rest of the airplane. It didn't look very good either. Yeah. All right, you're here with Emily. We're working on the blast cabinet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real special story about this. This came from a museum in North Carolina called Wheels Through Time. And a guy by the name of Dale founded the museum, and I got this from his son, Matt. And I told Matt, I said, this is going to be for our youth program. We're going to bring this thing back from its former glory. And he said that they did use it in their shop. So we're maybe make a nice plaque or something and put it on it that says Dale's Wheels Through Time and the Sky program. So that'll be special. Today we're going to be painting. So you're going to be painting. We're going to try to seal up the inside, make it impervious to moisture so the moisture won't hurt it. And if you look in here, it's a pretty big area in there. I think we're going to roll it, and then we'll cut in the corners with brush. All right. This stuff only cleans up with mineral spirits, so you might want to get some rubber gloves. just going to pick a place to start.
So what does the Flex Seal like do?
It's going to dry and create an impervious coating, and it'll be kind of rubberized. So I'm thinking that the abrasives will be less likely to harm the paint. Like if we left it paint, it will probably do okay, but the natural tendency of what we're doing is we're cleaning with sand or aluminum oxide, and that's going to affect the paint adversely if it gets on it. Yeah, look at that. That's nice.
So do you want me to start painting?
Yep, we're basically going to cover this whole thing with this rubber stuff. All right. All right, so we got to get this fuel tank cover off. We got one screw that they stripped, and we're going to cut a notch in it. That way we'll be able to use a flathead screwdriver and take it out. Here we go. It's coming out. Now we're gonna have to try to. Ooh, I see fuel staining right here. Looks like there's a lot of fuel coming out from that. Oh, right here, there's a crack. See this? There's a crack right here. I don't know if you could get right up on that. But right here is a problem. So we're gonna have to pull this fuel tank and we're gonna have to fix it. There's also fuel leaking out of the sending unit. So this fuel tank's gonna have to come out. We're gonna have to get a container big enough to hold all the fuel. That'll be a project for another day. Lovely. And then we get to break the bad news to everybody. There's a crack in the fuel tank. It's cracked.
What's cracked?
Fuel tank.
Where?
On top.
The other one?
The other one in virtually the same spot. So it looks like there's a dent like right at the crack. Like I don't know why mirrored fuel tanks will be dented in the exact same spot.
Is there a screw that goes in somewhere? Where is it in relation to the filler? Is that the back side?
It's like right in the middle and the top.
How's that happen?
The dent.
There's no screws up there.
There's no screws in the middle. This one? It's about 8 inches.
Yeah, but that's further down the back panel. Something. Wait, hold on a second. What is on the back? It's right there. There it is, right there. You can see where it is. Right there.
Right there?
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's grease, dude.
Sure.
No?
Yeah, not grease. Maybe, I don't know. Jesse,
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe it is. Yeah, something's rubbing on it. How?
What's the security? It like flying along in just rough air. The tank went bam up against it.
Huh. Well, the other one is secured. Do you think we'll have that problem continuing?
If we don't secure it, no.
The other one's secured. I put foam all up on it.
This one's gonna have to be secured.
Yeah.
This was like this.
Yeah, there's two loose. Two loose.
Who put this in?
We did.
Why is it loose?
I don't know. It was tighter when we put it in. It was tight. The bolts wore out. So the
If
bolt.
you look at it, it's the thread that went off.
Okay. I think we're gonna take the other one apart too and get Gene to look at it and tell him what we found.
Yeah.
And that way we could have more than just one eyes on it. Because I don't want to have to go through this every 2 years.
This tank got slapped.
Yeah.
Not secure.
Well, if it's anything like the other one, there's an identical dent on the bottom. Right in the same place. There'll be another dent on the bottom, the same place.
We'll have to pull it out and look at it.
Imagining a
So
ladder that
I'll
would
have to
be
open the hanger up,
flexible and then it would
the
have
door.
to be hard
It'll have to be
and-
well ventilated,
The Bonanza
and I'll
has,
drain the fuel
rubber
out
bladder
into a drum.
fuel tanks in it. It does not
So
have.
it does have flexible.
And then after the
Yeah,
fuel's
flexible,
after
but
the fuel's
they
out,
stay in shape because when you put them in, they're little.
here's some tanks over here. This is what the tank looks like. So after the fuel's out, we'll open this up and we'll put a blower fan right on this. And we'll circulate fresh air throughout this tank for like a day, 24 hours. And then at that point, there's not enough fumes to ignite, and then we'll purge the tank with argon welding shielding gas. And that'll give us a appropriate environment to weld. So we can fix it. You got everything coated?
Yep.
Awesome. It's all over you. You probably did good.
Yeah, we're wearing it.
All right. How much did you use?
We still have the glue down there.
Great. This looks good. Did you get the door? Yep.
Yeah, but there's a line there, so I stayed inside the line. I assume that's what you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. You got the roof. You got to get this corner right here. Interior corner. Got to get some there. Looks like you got all the others though. So how much do we have left? So not a lot in the bucket. And you didn't, yeah, quite a bit in the can. So this looks good. Yeah, we're gonna let this dry, and then like tomorrow or the next day, I'll put another coat on. We'll get 2 or 3 good coats, and then we'll call it done.